Good morning. Hope everybody's doing great. If you're new to the channel, that's Dog. And one thing that she likes to do is be on camera and help me out, but she doesn't like to be outside but so long, especially during the summer when it's hot. But so what she will do is, if she hears the little beep beep that the GoPro makes, then she's ready to come out and get busy helping. And then we'll do our little run around. She's wondering, why am I not continuing on? We already let the chickens out. It's late. I know. You want to go ride in the side-by-side? You want to go on the side-by-side? Come on. Well, come on. You getting in? All right. Ugh, the Fairlane's gotten a little dusty. I need to clean it up. It runs off of E85, and it doesn't like the cold. It's just like the rest of us. But, you know, once it warms up, it's fine. But it does not like cold starts. Running that stuff. One day I will do a video on the Fairlane and take it out, but there's so many, well, let's just say that we don't want to go around act a fool. So I've been waiting. In the springtime we'll take it to the track. There's a couple of test and tune days, and we'll have a little bit of fun with it and get some footage. Yeah, so this is the farm. Got a little bit cleaned up to do. It's 35 acres. When we started out, it looked like this area over on the right, except for not even a full acre around the house. It's just like that. So this is where we're at today. So Chris put in a close to 5 acre pond and did some other clearing for us. Got a little island out there. There is something going on the island. That's why we ran conduit out to it, and that'll happen probably once we start building block. I've got to talk with the concrete guys about something they know. That's the deer feeder. So we cleared out this road. This is the back of the property. It's a quarter mile from front to back. And we left some kind of the property lines a little bit over there to the right, but we brought this in through here to lead these big trees during the spring and summer months. It makes a really nice canopy of driving in. And we cleared some road to be able to go the rest of the way around. So one day we may finish this out and put, as there's 2 houses that are built there, so as we obtain some dirt from those, we may raise that up a little bit, come through. In fact, I need to ask them if they need to get rid of any dirt. I doubt they do that. So they've cleared out. That's some neighbors. They're building a couple houses. They have horses, so that's going to be 2 pasture for their horses, and like I said, a couple houses. I'm not sure where they're exactly putting them. That's the silt pond that we put in this past year. It's a little catchment pond for runoff as it comes in through there. looking to see if there's any, I don't see any there. So this is like wet weather ditches, so they, just for runoff. It's not a stream or year-round creek or anything. That's our mountain of dirt that we saved during the dig out, or we'll need some of that for going back around when we fill back in. This is the half site, and I'm close to done with the former drain. As you saw in the last video, I've just got this corner to tie in, and then it's finished putting the rebar in. So that's what I'm going to work on today. I went ahead and decided to dig this out, so, right? I mean, you just inspected. What do you think? You think it looks good? You think it should pass? I mean, it's not bad, right? You'd live in it, wouldn't you? What are you doing? You gonna drive? Come on, you can drive. You drive, I'm tired of driving. Yeah, yeah. That's your nose. All right, well, I'm gonna take her back because she won't want to hang out here. And then we'll get to work, right? Paul? Yeah. All right. I'll show everybody where we ended up. I didn't really do an outro. I did a little bit of one, but in the last video, so yeah. So I decided to just dig this out. I'm gonna come across straight here. So I'm gonna extend that a little further into that corner, then kick this up and tie in right to that point. Can't see my finger, to that point. And then this one will come up and step up twice also. And it's just gonna go all the way straight across and then turn and tie into that corner there. And then this will all be ready for rebar. That's up some right now, gotta lower that. So I gotta decide where I want to dig it out. So this is covered, so to about right in there. This is like a covered screen porch area, some patio, and then the pools start there. So I'm going to dig a trench out just like Chris did on that side for water drainage, but also 4-inch pipe that ties into the former drains. I'll do one here going that way and one over there. If you haven't seen the other videos, this is what the MST bar looks like. It's a fiberglass rebar. That's pretty much the grid we're going to end up with. So like I'll put another bar there, short bar, and anywhere that we're over 4 feet, then these bars are going to be every foot. And then as we come down, like from here on, then we'll go to 2 feet. And the same deal over here. All that in there will be 1 foot. That's the most load we've got. That's about 9 feet. Once we get to this corner, where we go into the garage and come down through here, we'll be back to 2 feet. And then everything on the back is spaced 2 feet as well. So all that's ready for stone and rebar. And got this finished up. I've got to just do this side's grade stakes. And then we can start laying in there too. So, and we can go ahead and put our drain pipe in. And yeah, so I mean, it's come a long way. So the inspector came yesterday. We weren't ready, we knew we weren't, but I've got a good relationship with pretty much all the inspectors. Have been on site at some point or another with all the other stuff we've done. I knew that they just were gonna have to come out. There was gonna be some things to say anyway. But he kind of threw me for a little bit of a curveball that I wasn't expecting, which is they want me to get the engineer to do all the structural inspections, which wouldn't be the end of the world, but my permit was not cheap at all. I mean, it was an expensive permit. So it's kind of like, well, you know, so now I got to pay twice because I got to pay engineer too. Waiting on feedback from the engineer to see what that cost is going to be and when he can do it, because right now we're set for January 2nd for having concrete. And yeah, so that's where we're at on that. I will give you some feedback and let you know how that goes. I'd prefer that anyway, because then they don't even have to come out. I just get letters from him and they've approved that he'll do a stamped final letter of all the structure at the end, and then each stage like this he'll do a letter and take notes and pictures and all that stuff, and then at the end he'll just do a final stamped report. Hey, all right, let's get something going. Holidays are over. People are back to work, so I'm ready to get something done. I swear, I mean, you can't get nothing done during the holidays. It's crazy. It's good to take a break, but man, enough break. So Jason with Geotech is coming out today. I'm going to use them to do all my structural inspections. So if you missed some videos, the county inspectors came out. They've never seen former drain. They hadn't really seen, they've seen fiberglass rebar, but most people don't get it drawn onto their plans, which it has to be on there for them to pass it, which it is on mine. You know, just various things. So I said, you know what, should be good, but we're going to make sure before I put all the rest of this rebar in and have to dig something out. So he's coming out today and going to do that. I'm going to set the transit up and go around, make sure everything's still good from where I've been putting rock in and all that. I'm going to cut some pieces. You see where I've done some of this spacing. That's how I can backfill, go ahead and backfill it with the rock. So I can get that done and you know, just keep on keeping on it. That's all we can do, is just keep on keeping on. Like I said, I'd rather go ahead and do this now than after I get all the rebar set in, because then that would just be take all the rebar out and do it again. So